Hey there guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well and welcome to another episode of my solo ARKPOC series. Before we get into the footage, don't forget to like the video guys. On a midweek upload we try and hit 1,000 likes. Very easy target for you guys to hit. So if we're not there already, make sure to do so, and even if we are there, any support is really appreciated with comments or likes. Don't forget to stick around to the end of the video as well, because there will be a secret word and loads of you were in Secret Word Gang last time, so stick around to the end for the secret word for the video. So let's do a quick recap of where we're at so far. Episode number 1, we did the standard thing. We went and leveled up to a decent level, then went to Genesis, got some basics going, a little 2x2 so we could farm a little bit, get some materials going and a couple of kits, and then we actually ended up going to Crystal Isles, getting some crystal wyverns, taming a stego and doing a raid on a small metal base. That raid ended up being very profitable, mainly because it had some more creatures that ended up being quite useful, like a dire bear, which I ended up using for farming, as you're going to see in this episode. By episode number 2, I managed to get myself a decent amount of tames going, a couple of kits in fact that I had saved on a Genesis base that you're going to see here in this video. And we went over to the center, we found a low level base to mess with, and that was a little bit of fun PvP. However, the real juicy one was a base that we found up near the waterfall in the Redwoods area, where we raided it no trouble because there was no turrets, and the real jackpot there was finding loads of advanced rifle bullets plus the materials to make even more. Now when I'm playing solo, I'm always caught in two minds between living in upload and also having a small base, and in this instance I decided to do both. So as you're going to see here, we've actually got a good amount of tames, a decent amount of stuff in upload, some blueprints, and also a small base going. Now when it comes to base spot selection, I tend to go for places with low foot traffic, somewhere where not too many people are going to go. I actually prioritize that over being in a place that is, say, a rat hole per se, or somewhere that might be hard to raid, because if no one finds you, no one's going to raid you. It's as simple as that. And currently in Ark, for the most part, even the most difficult to raid rat holes, there are techniques to raid them relatively easily. So I kind of make it annoying to raid, as you're going to see in this video, but for the most part we've just decided on somewhere with low foot traffic. Now before we get into the live gameplay, a quick word from this video's sponsor. Thanks to this video's sponsor, Boost Gaming. Boost Gaming is a new website looking to eliminate grey market key sellers by offering legitimate digital cards designed to save you money and reward you for your loyalty. You can purchase a wide variety of digital gift cards on there from big brands such as Sony, Microsoft and Nintendo, so click the link in the description and check out their latest offers. Using my link in the description also helps the channel guys, so thanks for supporting me by using their website. Go and check it out and get yourself some great deals on some digital gift codes. So we're absolutely hammering out some ARB, upgrade the base to metal with the metal that was in the forges that I left running, used the charcoal and also bought a little bit of charcoal to get some ARB going, and we're nearly at level 100. I could probably do that tomorrow morning if I wanted, just go over to the island and kill some alphas with one of my wyverns. I've just got to go refresh my upload and then I'm off for the day, but we managed to get like 200 to 300 in all these turrets, and honestly, like this as it is, you could like peak rocket it and peak rocket it from here. Like obviously it's raidable by anyone who knows what they're doing, which is probably most people, but this is definitely like enough to put off any little bobs or anything like that. And there's not much in here, honestly. Almost everything is in upload. I'm actually going to go over to upload right now, which is right next to me, which is why I love this sneaky little base spot. Probably won't be using this wipe, because once I find one, obviously I don't tend to use it again because people watching the videos and then looking in these spots next time as they are on the same server as me. How long we got till upload? Hopefully this is a close time at 9 minutes. So I'm going to wait here for 9 minutes for the parasol and then refresh everything. Oh, is that a fresh bag? Yeah, man. Whew. That guy's 7 minutes ago, that guy was there. Alright, interesting. So yeah, to give you a look at what I've got in here, a couple of good blueprints. This is actually a really nice fabricated sniper that, hey, if I end up playing properly, might be able to make. I've got 2 stegos in here. It's unfortunate that they're in here, but they are really good, so I do want them safe and sound for now. The only problem is they don't gain any XP when they're in there. As you can see, we've got a selection of wyverns, even a trike. It's not a good trike though, it's just like a farming trike. An arthro, some rocket launchers, some saddles, even a nice chest piece there. So not too bad at all. This swarm's going to annoy me. But yeah, I'm just going to wait by here, refresh it again, so I've got another 24 hours in it. Something you obviously have to do if you're living in the upload. Well, look what we have here on Genesis. Seems like it's going to be the main for the Korean Mega Tribe. Crazy how they do it open plan, but I guess there's so many turrets in and around that they can get away with it. You can see it's just absolutely rammed full of normal and tech turrets. Is that tech gen going all out to here? It must be to be powering these tech turrets. So we've got Giga up there. You can see, I mean, it's ridiculous. We're like literally just days in. I think this is day 3, and they've got multiple skiffs. I mean, they have those day 1 anyway, but to have like all those cloning chambers as well, and they're cloning Gigas. Like, what? Why even bother breeding Gigas on ARKPOC? I mean, I guess. But yeah, they're working pretty hard on this. Looks like, are they going full tech on the base as well? They're definitely doing tech on that side where they are. And why not? It's boosted rates right now. It's super boosted. But yeah, I thought you guys would want to see this. There's nothing I can really do to grief this, apart from I could grief from distance. But they've got a skiff. So they've got the little Managamas just here. The text, there you go. They've got no parasaur, so they're not detecting me right now. It's kind of funny, but I guess it's just nice to see how the cheaters live. So with it being boosted, I am currently level 98. I think it's 6 times XP. So I think I can actually get to level 100. Yeah, I'm nearly 99 as well. Just by doing the 4 times notes here on the island. Just by collecting them and then maybe killing a few alphas or something like that. Also collecting, there's plenty of 2 times notes that I haven't collected as well. So just over here to do these notes, although who knows, I might end up getting into a little bit of trouble. Alright, there we go. Got it by killing the Alpha Raptor. It's 100, right? It is. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Alright, we've still got a bit more XP, so let's kill some more Alpha stuff and see where we're at. Man, look at these juicy targets, man. Oh, jeez. I've got to see if I can convince some of the boys to come online. This is such a fun little target. Look at it. They're obviously skweeps. Oh. Damn, free stuff. And he popcorned. What are you popcorning stuff like that for, you skweep? Not even good gear. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, I better popcorn my hide. My primitive shotguns. Do you have any ammo for that, actually? Don't look like it. Damn. Get beaten, lad. Hi there guys, Editing Jay here. Now for the most part when you're watching my videos, almost all of the commentary is happening live as I'm playing. Obviously apart from the intro and the outro. However, if I ever want to just interject with something that I didn't say or felt needed saying in the video, I'll just say hi, Editing Jay here, and then just say my little piece. And I wanted to show you this little conflict here. As I was messing about on the island, at this stage I basically went to mess about. I mean, that's just what I do, that's how I enjoy Ark. I'm not trying to like overly bully people or anything, but you never know what you might find playing as a solo. Even just like a box full of narcotics can be super useful. So I found this raft and it seemed to actually have a decent amount of stuff inside. Like considering it was a raft that wasn't even really finished, they had quite a few materials in there that I like the look of. So I do end up blowing this raft and I fight the guys that are there. They had like 4 or 5 people, so they're not just like a solo with a raft here. They also had a wyvern as well as a sarco they end up having. And for the most part, I just end up kind of like killing them. But there's so many of them that they keep coming back over and over again. I picked up their sarco and flew it away. I killed them and blew up their raft. But I didn't really loot it very well. And then in the end, I had this back and forth with this wyvern. Well, I just couldn't pick it. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I just could not get the pick at all. And so in the end, I ended up leaving it. But I thought I'd put this little bit of footage in here because it was kind of fun to mess around with them a little bit. So a little bit of an update is I've been doing what I normally do, which is really a bad habit of mine, but I've been playing without doing any commentating, and I know you guys like to see the progression, otherwise it kind of means nothing really. It's nice to have some context for everything. So I just threw down a beer barrel over there in the water. A little tip, if you guys don't know, the beer barrels will work underneath the water's edge, or the water's surface, I guess. So it's a good idea, if you don't have a good base to put them in, to slip them underneath water like this. You see this? So I mean, that will be very hard for people to spot. Most people won't spot that. So that means I can just have it in the open, not worry about it. We'll see how it goes. I'm currently in a bit of a rough spot. I died on the island with some PvP and I lost one of my best tropical wyverns. I'm not too excited about tropical wyverns, but it was a shame to lose my best one. So I'm thinking about taming another one, but I am level 100 now, so I want to get heavy turrets. I want to get at least 2, maybe 4. I'm thinking just 1 on each edge. It would not be a bad idea right now either to get some plant X around here. The problem with doing all that is this is meant to be more of a living off the loot, living in upload kind of series, and I'm not really that worried about this getting raided. Obviously I might as well build it up as I level up and while I'm still alive, but at the same time I kind of feel like isn't the point just to kind of go out? And that's the frustrating thing when you get I don't know, more than a couple of days into living off the loot kind of series. What do? You've either got to go towards the end game or kind of stop really, or just keep messing with bobs on the beach, which is fine when you don't have any gear. But I'm getting to the point now where I've got some gear and I've got some tames, so messing with people on the beach isn't actually any benefit to me. So we'll progress, we'll see how it goes. I will get some heavies up. I do plan to do some plant X, but before I do that I need to go and get myself some polymer. See, I've already got the electronics. I've got probably just enough metal to make 2, maybe 4, we'll see, but I definitely need the polymer. We've got everything else. Might as well make some heavy turrets and put off people who just like little chances and stuff like that. Alright, 4 heavy turrets made. Makes this way stronger, especially if people with bloodstalkers just accidentally fly around the area. It's way more likely to kill them. I don't really want to do much more base progression for now. I want to go and have some more fun. Go out and about a little bit. Make the videos less about doing base stuff and more about raiding. But hey, it feels good to get some heavies up. Slightly concerning. Transferred over to Ragnarok to get some guaranteed dung beetles. I couldn't find any on Genesis, even in the volcanic region. And I've got this that I've been stuck on for a couple minutes. Can leave it for a little while longer. I hope that my character is uploaded. If not, I don't know. Maybe they're back on Genesis. But this could be a lost character here. Oh, well, that is not good. I've just spawned in on Rag with none of my gear, but I have the character. Oh, man, if I've lost that Bloodstalker, I'll be absolutely gutted, man. Oh, and it's all popped in. Dung beetles are back on the menu. Ark Survival Evolved. Best made game in history. So, of course, famous last words, saying I don't want to build up the defences, and then I obviously end up doing just that. Got the dung beetles, made some crop plots, and it does rain here. Now, the only problem really with these plant X is that apparently the insect swarms are attracted to them and they will attack them. I was a little concerned about having dinos out, but I thought if someone's going to have a detector on anyway, I have got a Palovia down there, so they'd find this base regardless. If it's because of a Palovia or something else that will detect things, put some plants on the top there. I mean, I haven't done that really very often, but I just want to make it a little bit more awkward for people who come from the top. Most people probably come from the top, dip a stego down there, and this will be done super quick. But if there's some plants there, it at least makes it a little bit more annoying, and they've probably got to be taken out. Also, I've put some in this spot. I couldn't put one here. I'm thinking about going to get a velo to put here. But I don't know, I think I'm getting carried away because all of this is just super easy to raid with most of the stuff that people who actually would raid this have. But hey, I don't know, it makes me feel a little bit better about it. You don't want to go too crazy. If you start building out, I don't want it to be seeable from the outside. People have to be either over there or over there to even see this base, and it's super low traffic around here. So it's done well for me so far. I mean, it's a bad base location in general for like a big tribe, but if you don't get found, then it makes it a great location. Just had a little incident. It's the exact reason you pump health in your Bloodstalker. Flew by some heavy turrets super quick up there. Envy guys. Don't know if they're there. If they probably were. They probably are there, and they heard that. But I've got to regen the health for this before I get back on it. So hopefully they don't come down. But it's a nice little raid target actually. Now, not long after that, someone actually did discover my base. They came over on a Bloodstalker and started trying to kill me. Now, I don't have my live in-game commentary over this because I was on a voice call with a friend of mine. But as you can see from the footage, I hit him quite a lot of times with my compound bow, which is probably one of the more dangerous weapons if you're on a Bloodstalker, because as we know, if your Bloodstalker gets down to a third of its health, it will start eating you. Not only did I hit him and his Bloodstalker multiple times, I didn't do enough damage at either time, which quite concerned me. His Bloodstalker must have a lot of health, he must have some really high Dura armor, maybe some med brews as well to recover from the compound hits I'm getting on him. It was a bit disappointing that this guy was trying to bowler me. Bowlering is one of the more boring ways of PvPing. If someone's got a bow out or a long neck, come on guys, let's have a gunfight. Bowlering is so boring. It's like up there with clubbing people, knocking people out. Don't get me wrong, I'll do it in the right situation. But it was a little bit of a shame. Maybe it's just all this guy had in his wheelhouse. So after various compound bows hitting him, didn't do the job, I got the grapple out, started trying to grapple him to the base, and that actually made him back off at that point. I then got on my Bloodstalker, which then again must have put him off. Now, I was slightly concerned that this guy was such high level, must have had some good gear on him, so he probably does have what he needs to raid my base, but as you'll see soon, he does come back a little bit later. At this point, I decided to go over to the island, see if I could get myself some good blueprints, and check the easy underwater cave. Alright, down here in the island cave. No turrets in here, luckily. I can get around here. And the first drop. I'm absolutely desperate for good gear. I'm really, really struggling. I've got gauntlets, nice. I don't have gauntlets. I've got boots and now I've got gauntlets. Now, as you might have seen, I do have someone sniffing around my base. So I'm not sure how much longer I'll last, to be honest with you. But we're doing okay, so that's all we can really do in it. But I should be able to get the drops down here, unless there's someone recently grabbed them. We could have a couple more. Blue one here, this is actually good. This is one of the highest chances actually of getting flak, is the blue drop down here. And we've got the helmet. It's unfortunate it's not the blueprint. But that's still good. Just checking for turrets. Not looking like it. And there's probably a drop down there. I might have to go in there. Not actually seeing one in there, so... Oh no, it's here. Cool. Right, all three. Very nice. Hopefully I've got stuff for sleeping bags. Put some down here, actually. Oh, flak chest piece, 300. Perfect. So I've just got back from having a little look around the map, and this guy is here. Look at him. He's come for the raid. He's actually flaming my plants, the cheeky little guy. We'll have to go and sort him out. Doesn't look like he's brought anything. Like no turret, no soakers. He's literally just flaming the plants. I'm just going to drop a couple of bits because I'm going to grapple him into my turrets, but don't be too heavy. I'll just drop that stuff. I'll pick it up in a second. So let's just see what he's doing. And hopefully he's not in third person, won't notice me. There you go. No trouble whatsoever. Easy kits, boys. What do you have on him? Oh, nice. Decent shotgun ammo. Has helmet. C4s. He didn't have any beer, though. Well, might as well kill his Bloodstalker. I'm really not sure. He didn't have any beer. So I don't... And he didn't have a soaker. So I don't know how he thought he was going to raid. Let's check his body again. Yeah, there was no... beer or anything, but all of this stuff he's got on him is way better than what I've got. So I did think from the little fight earlier that he had better gear than I've got, like actually decent flak, and he does, and he's got decent weapons here. So this is slightly concerning because obviously he might come back with better stuff, but that was a bit of a silly move really, just to turn up like that. It would have taken him ages, and I don't think he'd have been able to raid without a beer for beer running. So that is going to round off today's episode, guys. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. And of course, I know you want to be part of Secret Word Gang. So secret word for today's episode is the word base. Don't just write the word base in the comment, but I think that's quite a nice generic one because a lot of people might put that in their comment normally. So those who are pretend word gang might not be able to guess just from looking at the comment section. I'm also really enjoying my little solo run here. Got this cool little base spot. I mean, it's going to get ready soon. We all know that. But we're having a good time in general. I hope you guys are as well. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you do that right now. And also make sure you're notified. Turn those notifications on YouTube to see how this series progresses. As always, there's going to be some more of my content coming up on screen right now. Check that out if you'd like to watch some more of my stuff. And I'll see you all next time.